Oh, Monday, what is it, 17th, 18th, whatever it is. Up here at the lookout, but you can see no trails, but residual fallout from when they were spraying. Friday just got hammered. Made a video on it, 40-minute video, but not too many clouds, really. I mean, some haze over the little San Bernardino Mountains out there. Nothing coming through the pass up there. It's clear over on the coast, but no jets coming through at all. So again, this just shows how when they're spraying the aerosols, they route the jets out this way. I don't even see any jets up here right now. Nothing coming through. No short trails, no trails of any kind whatsoever. Let's see if I can zero in on the Salton Sea. Geothermal plant. There's another one out there. Just gets hazy out there. And that's really just from the fallout from the jet spraying, Friday and Saturday. I'm not sure what it was like Sunday. Final game of tennis. So there's the Salton Sea. And here's the rest of the valley. But again, you can just see the, used to be crystal clear out here, especially this time of year. But again, it's just fallout from the aerosols that we're all breathing. Like I was saying, there's a bunch of tennis players were having trouble breathing. They had to drop out. This stuff is toxic. So, again, just showing that days when they're interested in spraying the aerosols for their weather terrorism and just poisoning us. They route the jets out this way, and when they're not interested, they route them elsewhere. Instead of dropping down 100 miles from LAX down south into the Coachella Valley, they just head them over the top of San Gabriel Mountains. And I'm sure they're dumping aerosols somewhere, but just not here right now. Maybe later this afternoon. So that's my report. But you can see pretty clear skies up over this way, looking towards the coast. Friday, that was just blowing in Pacific Ocean. It was just all the wispy stuff blowing in, and they were adding to it. But again, just how hazy it is down there. It's like a big soup bowl. And the United just came through, wasn't spraying. It's right in there. But you can see no trail. So, I'm seeing a single jet spraying a trail this morning. There's that United. Where's that one going? Washington. But again, not leaving anything. Just like those other two that just came through. Southwest and another United. But again, fairly clear skies as far as the big sticking chemical aerosols. But always that residual haze and the milky white haze in the atmosphere. And then it settles down all over the valley. Like I was showing up at the lookout. This time of year it should be crystal clear out here. Or we just, did the first day of spring already happen, or is that a couple days from now? Anyways, we're almost in spring or in spring. That's usually when we get the winds out here and it's clear. And no jets flying over the valley. One landing from Dallas, Palm Springs, and one further south here, but hardly no jets. I don't even see this one landing from Dallas. Should be right. Oh, there it is right there. Taking a more direct route. Well, there you go. One jet landing. They're taking forever on that building. They got the foundation and the framing up fast, and now they're just poking along. And they ran out of money. So that's the sky here. Nothing else coming over. Well, there's looking down towards the Salton Sea and spraying away down there. All those wispy clouds you see as the sun comes towards us. Little puff right up there. They're coming up over the mountain. One just coming through not spraying, so they're coming through spotting. No spraying at all yesterday. Not that many jets coming through up over the mountain, but they've been coming into the valley over the top of the mountain here and leaving those trails. Those are trails that they come over and spotted. That's one there. There's one there that spotted a few times. So there you go. That's the sky here. This is weird. This morning they're just coming into the valley right here and leaving these dark trails right there. I saw all those trails. That's one that was just left right there and then turned off. I've seen about 5 jets do that. So they're building that mixture right there. That was a spot right there, and that was a sputter. 3 spots right there. And then down in the other end of the valley, Salton Sea, they're socking it in down there. There's one right there that came through and spotted, but now it's not spraying. That's right in there. It's turning it on. I can't tell. Looks like FedEx, but it's not leaving a trail. So again, it just shows how they turn off and on the trails. Here's another one. And it's not spraying. There it is. No trail from that one also. Oh, that one just turned it on. Look at that. See, it left that spot right there. It was turning it on. I didn't notice it. Let's see if what this one does. If it does the same thing right there. It just left a spot. This one's heading right for it. Let's see if it turns it on. It should be coming right into view of it. Right about now. Right there. I can't tell if it's showing up in the camera, but it's not spraying. It's just above it there. The camera can't focus in. It's just all white out up there. But that one didn't turn it on, but that other one spotted right there. So, that one's not turning it on. But yeah, the sky's pretty much covered. Even when you don't see the clouds. It's just still a white milky haze up there. So we'll see how the day progresses with their aerosol activities. Okay, here's one that just came through and turned it on. Right there. Just saw it turn it on. Didn't see the jet until it turned it on. Looks like southwest. Looks like it's sputtering there. Look. Yeah, look at that. Turned it off. Did that little trail right there. Did that trail. Sputtered a few times. Oh, now it's turned it back on. Did another little sputter action. Oh, now it's going back in full mode. Now it turned it off. It's hard for this camera to focus in anymore. One came through and spotted up there. That mixture. Right along there. That was a spot earlier. And then all this stuff blowing in over the mountain from the west. So they'll be adding to it. Let's see what, oh, and then looking north here, they're working the north side of the valley right there. So they'll be at it today. Oh, here goes one right there. Not spraying. That looks like FedEx. It's flying low too. See if it turns it on. Oh, the other one's way down there and it's still sputtering away. Right in there. Just did another little sputter. Oh, went over this way. That one's not spraying yet. And then one came through right there. So it's like they test the atmosphere to see if they've got it magnetized or however whatever the processes happens when they zap it with the microwave transmissions, NexRad, HARP, cell towers, whatever they use. And then it starts to somehow interact with the metallic particles and they really start laying them down. Okay, now that one just sputtered. Yeah, it's way out there now, but it just did a little sputter. So, kind of weird. So, must be all automated, but I'm sure there's some kind of control room somewhere where it's being monitored. I'm sure mostly it's computerized, but I'm sure it's got to be monitored too. All that out there. And then that flood in Nebraska. I don't know how many homes destroyed. And then a fire going on, I think Houston, refinery fire, and then another one in LA, and somebody said they saw it start, and all of a sudden it was like one of the tanks or one of the equipment at the refinery all of a sudden just caught fire. So I'm sure they're starting those too. Here comes the sun. Yeah, look how hazy it is down there. It's just metallic particles in the air. The sun comes towards us, circles around. We have some spots above San Jacinto there. So, weird how they're coming in and hitting it right above the mountain there and then shutting off and then coming through and just doing little spots. sundogs forming there. Metallic nanoparticle cloud, and all this stuff blowing in there. Again, blowing over from the coast. I see it over in my house over on the coast all the time. It blowing on off the Pacific Ocean. And then they'll add trails to it, and then it blows out here, and they move it east and use it to control the weather and create weather terrorism and bomb cyclones. Like they're flat out. Oh, that one, look, there's one just came through there. Spotted. Didn't have it on. Turned it off. Sputtering away there. Get a better shot at it here. It's way down there now. Just did that sputter action there. Again, testing the atmosphere. Seeing where to zap it next. At their next rad station in Yuma, Arizona. Which, it's not that far from here as the crow flies, or as the jets fly. That jet's probably getting pretty close, halfway to Yuma by now. I can still see it. Yeah, the sun's bright this morning. Should be up to about 80 today. Okay, we got FedEx sputtering away up there. That just turned it off. Yeah, it's right in there. See if it sputters again. Yeah, look at that. And again, did a couple little sputters. Now we got one up here. Not leaving anything. See if it sputters away. That looks like another FedEx. That's not doing anything yet. That one that just went through there. It's not doing anything now. But again, that's what they're doing this morning. They're coming in up over the mountain as this stuff is all blowing in up there. And they were hitting it real hard, just real quick, coming into the mountain and then over the top of the mountain, turning it on super thick and then just shutting it off. And then coming through and sputtering like these last two just did. Now you can hardly make out that FedEx right there, because it's just so milky white up there. White just jet blends in. Didn't even talk this morning. Chemtrail brain. Yeah, look at all this stuff up over here. All blown in from the coast. Yeah, oh, look at that big old trail, see? Came through there. Adding to that stuff, so right along there, 3 trails came through. Look at that. Right along above the top of the building there. Right in there. Turned it on there. Went through that mixture there, and as it came out of it, there, turned it off. So, they're interested in adding to these aerosol clouds. Bunch of spots right there. So that's what they do. That one going through up there, real faint. Oh, just shut it off. That one just shut it off. Right there. So that's what they're doing this morning. Just spotting the atmosphere. Okay, here comes another one coming through. Let's see if this one sputters and spots. Right there. It looks like United or American. And let's see, it's going right along that chemical cloud mixture there. See if it turns it on along that edge. They do that a lot. Not turning it on. Yeah, look at this. Look at this toxic mixture blowing in. Yeah, look at that. They're up there adding away to it. Oh, that one's all spreading out now. Looked like that one ever turned it on. But you can really see down there. The sun just shining through metallic nanoparticles. There's this toxic cloud bank. Moves in and they continue to add more aerosols to it. Oh, another jet right there. It looks like UPS. It's not spraying. See if it turns it on when it hits this little mixture here. That's right in there. Up there in the white haze. Okay, now here comes one coming through spraying solid. Up in that aerosol mixture up there. Barely make it out, right in there. It'll probably turn it off. Oh, it's sputtering now. Right in there. Just did some sputtering action. Now it's turned it off. So again, just adding to that aerosol mixture there. Oh, now it's got it back on. Right in there. It's hard to make out. Sputtering away. still sputtering away. Camera doesn't want to grab it. Up there, sputtering. Now it's turned it off. So again, just how it came through that mixture right there. Sprayed all the way through it, sputtering. Got out of it, and now it's completely turned it off. Yep, they've just been adding to this mixture here as it moves east. And this trail's going through there, adding to all that. It continues to blow over the top of the mountain here. Now spot, add more to that until the whole sky's filled, and then the wind will come up and they'll blow it east and create a bomb cyclone somewhere, or massive flooding like in the Midwest right now. Thousands of homes and businesses destroyed. They're really hitting this mixture hard up here. See how they're coming through and spotting? Look at this. Yeah, the sun's bright. Big trail right there. Well, they're real interested in adding to that. Another one up over. Oh, another one up over here that's curving. Look at that one. So it came right in there, turned on its aerosol, and then vectored towards the north. And looks like it turned it off. Probably a FedEx. Or who knows. Yeah, look at those weird clouds down Salton Sea. Well, they're hitting these clouds that are coming through here, aerosols. See them adding to it right there. That mixture right there. And then still continuing to add to that mixture down towards the Salton Sea. One just came in again, right there, turned it on. So they definitely use the Salton Sea for brewing up their mixture. And this will be blowing through, and they'll be adding to that too. And then it will blow down to the Salton Sea, and they'll move it off to the east. One just spotted right there. Okay, here comes United coming over, spraying. Just turning it off, turning it on, left a big trail coming over the mountain. Now it's just leaving a light trail, and again, it's going to New York, so why is it coming so far south? Left a real thick trail coming over the mountain. Now it's just super light. Left that trail there. Now it's leaving the trail there. Yep, shut it off. Oh, super light trail. Oh, another one came through, and again going into that mixture there. And adding to it. Oh, several of them. Look at that. Ah, they're doing their weird little sputter action. So it'll get down in that mixture, and I'm sure turn it back on. It's hard to look into that sun. Yeah, look how that one's... Oh, there it goes back on again. Not in there, just did a... Yep, now it's back on. Yep, just like I said, going into that mixture there. And it'll continue to add to that. So again, just showing how they're coming through and spotting these aerosol mixtures. It's out over here. And it's blowing in up over here. Let's see if that one turns it on. I can see the sun reflecting off of it. Probably won't be able to make it out. It's right next to that trail right in there. See if it turns it back on. Not turning it back on. I'm sure it will somewhere. Another United came over the mountain. Was spotting. Did a couple little sputters and now it's got it off. It's right in there. This camera's autofocus is history. That still gets it good enough to see that these jets are turning off and on the aerosols. See if this one turns it back on. Left a thick trail coming over the mountain, turned it off. Did that little spot there, now it has it off. Oh, there it goes, turned it back on. Now it's keeping it on. So again, right when it got to that mixture right there, those clouds right there, turned it back on. Now it's got it off. So that'll blow into that mixture there and add to it. Then they'll zap it with the microwaves. And Alaska coming through, spotting right behind that American, and it's going to Boston. So again, now it turned it off. Funny, it spotted right in the exact same place that United did. Did another little spot right there. Now it's got it off. It's right in there. It's not spraying though, but it spotted right where that other one did. So very high tech, automated. See if it turns it back on right in there, like that last one did, to add to that mixture right up there. That's just heading into it now. Oh, turn it back on. Look at that. Going right into that mixture there. Just turned it on and added to it. Right in there. That's not showing up. Now it's got it off. But again, very precise. How they come through and spot and turn their aerosols on and add to these other aerosols that are spreading out. And two more. Can't tell what they are. It just turned it on, came up over the mountain. Right there. Left those trails right in there. And now one's spraying and one's not. Nothing from that one. And then that one just turned it off. Left that trail right there. And now neither of them are spraying. They're right in there. So that's what they're doing, coming into the valley and spotting, turning off on their aerosols, and it's weird because these other clouds, these like popcorn clouds, are coming in from the east moving west, and the aerosol clouds are moving east. Yeah, these clouds here they're all coming into the valley from the east, and the aerosols are all moving east, coming from the west, and these clouds are coming from the east into the valley and moving west. So that's how they control the weather warfare conditions. Well, they're really adding to this mixture, and another one coming through, doing its sputtering right there. Those two trails were just laid. So that's what they're doing today, coming through and doing their spotting action. And yesterday there was nothing. A few jets coming through, but leaving nothing. That looks like one of those little corporate ones. That's right up in there. Turned it off now. Oh, it's back on. So anyways, that's what they're doing this morning. This can't go on much longer. They're really hammering us with this weather warfare all across the country. I guess it's not just Nebraska that got flooded. I guess it's pretty much the whole Midwest. That's right in there going through, spraying up pretty high. So anyways, that's the aerosol spraying Tuesday. It was the 18th, 19th, whatever it is. Groundhog Day. Now it shut it off. That's sputtering. That's right up in there, sputtering. And it looks like United landing. Yeah, United. One just came through here, spotted, and then did a slight vector north, and then shut it off. Yeah, it's weird. These clouds here are moving one direction, and all the aerosol clouds are moving completely opposite direction. All right, here's one coming through that's keeping it on. Just turned it on right there, and it's just solid. No sputtering on this one. So. Now it's starting to sputter. Now it's turning it off. There you go, it's totally off now. Real slight. Oh, another one coming over. So that's what they're doing. Well, they're still coming through, and now they're leaving the long sticking trails. Oh, there goes one right there. It's leaving a real slight trail. That's how they're spreading out. So they started off spotting this morning, and now they're just leaving longer sticking ones and adding to all this mixture. Like I was saying, these popcorn looking clouds are blowing one way and the aerosols are blowing another. Well, this is the sky now. Like I said, started off with the short spotting trails, and now they're just laying the long sticking ones. And everything's spreading out and turning into this. Look at those big old trails right there. Man, here it is. Eyes burning, you can feel it in your throat and your lungs. Nasty stuff. Now that's all getting zapped with microwave transmissions. See that right there? Another one just came in. Look at that. Came into the valley, wasn't leaving nothing, and then turned it on right there. It's leaving absolutely nothing, and just wham, turned it on, and now it's going through. Leaving in that mixture up there. I can't tell what it is. Delta maybe. Yeah, look at that. Oh, another one going through right above the power lines there. Right there. Can't even see it because it's up there in the toxic soup. So, that's how the day turned out, from light spotting this morning to just coming in, filling in the sky, and now they're just solid long trails. And that looks like, what's that, Alaska landing? Yeah, when they're spraying out here too, sure seems like a lot more jets land. Yep, Alaska, Virgin Air. Alaska bought out Virgin Air, Virgin America. So anyways, yeah, that's how that one trail that came through, it's moving this way. It's weird because the clouds, like I was saying earlier, moving the other way. Weird stuff.